Hello everyone, welcome to DND. I'm Colonel RPG, and I'm very happy to have you here with me as I play what's probably the oldest game I've ever played. I got links for you in the description if you want to check it out. Yeah, I'm playing this at the request of Philip, who is a very kind Patreon supporter of mine, and also very kindly suggested that I try this, and this is an adventure. This is a freaking adventure. This is, for one, it's a throwback to the past, and very much to the origins of computer role-playing games. I don't believe this is anywhere close to the first computer role-playing game ever made, but it is really old. It's based on games that were made in 1974 and 1975, I believe, by Gary Weishunt and Ray Wood, and one of them was made for the Plato systems, which had really old school computer systems, and the other one is for BASIC, which I believe is the origins of DOS, or somewhere related to that. I'm not very well aware of how computing was done back in the olden days, and yeah, so if you want to check the game out, I got the link for you in the description. This is, I'm not going to play it directly on my computer, so this is a web page, and you got the downloads over here. If you got old school computers, that you can download them. They have executable files, so except, you know, modern day computer systems can't play 8-bit files. I think that's what these would be. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play online, because you can click over there and play online. But first, let me show you the document that one of the documents that comes with the game. So if you download the zip file, the manual comes in there, which is very important, and you need to read it to understand how to play the game. And it's really interesting because it explains the origins of D&D and all that, and also explains the basic concepts of the game. I really like it because this reminds me a lot of the games the two games that I tried writing up and making up in my mind and in paper back when I was a kid in the 90s, and it's basically the same down to something down below. Basically, you go over every aspect of the game and explain what it's supposed to do, and you'll read it over and over again to try to be as complete and clear as possible. And then, like, you can have the magic possessions over here. Previous adventurers who were not fortunate enough to return alive have left all sorts of valuable possessions in the dungeon, which is pretty good, because that's part of the gameplay. And then over here, and I'm going to read this to you because this is part of the game as well, because reading the manuals, up until, I would say, even 20 years ago, it was still very much part of, getting into what the game was. Even StarCraft delivers a lot of its lore. In StarCraft is from 1998, I believe, and delivers a lot of its lore in the manual. But this is crucial because the old games, they had a lot of memory constraints, and you're gonna see what this game is. It's very constrained. So all of this stuff needs to be delivered in a different format. And when you enter the dungeon, we're just reading the manual explaining, what dexterity is for and all that. When you enter the dungeon for the first time, stay near the entrance and by no means fight dragons or anything else higher than level 1. If you lose more than a couple of hit points, evade if you can and run. If you reach the door, your hit points and spells will be returned. I can't tell you too much more about what you'll find in those dark and slimy passages. I am not brave enough to go inside myself, but of those who have ventured within and returned alive, some have muttered of being suddenly transported to another room nearby, or of finding magnificent thrones with magic runes and colored fountains, which may grant great favor or great harm. Many creatures have inhabited these caverns since their creation, somewhere in the mists of time, and most of them were quite evil, or disgusting, or both, most likely. Anyway, the tone is interesting because it just turns into the writer of the manual talking directly to the player. But yeah, basically, this is the... Oh, we don't have the controls over here. I mean, we do, but there's another file that actually explains this in a little bit better. And we have the different classes, so let me see... We have the file for the cleric. We also have a fighter, which we are going to start with because I am not going to get myself into the spells at the moment. I'll show you something that I'm going to get myself into. But these are the cleric spells, and these are the magician spells, or the mage's spells. I'm not actually 100% sure. We're going to see that in the game, but we got all the beautiful D&D spells that you have come to know. This is, of course, based on the original Dungeons & Dragons, which was released, I believe, 72? The dates are a little bit fuzzy in my head. So we have all manner of the same monsters that D&D has. Kobolds, goblins, orcs, dwarves, harpies, trolls. Yes, dwarves are monsters. I don't believe you can play as... you might be able to play as dwarves in the original D&D, but this is a compressed version. They don't have any sort of role-playing, as it were. It's all about the killing, which a lot of people play and played D&D for, very much so. And we have Balrogs and vampires. Balrogs, that's a dead giveaway right there, because only the original version of Dungeons and Dragons actually had Balrogs. All of this is like taken straight out of other mythologies, and Balrogs in particular is taken straight out of Tolkien. Yeah, the Tolkien Foundation sued Gygax for that. And along with the halflings, they also had halflings. No, wait, they had hobbits. The original D&D version had hobbits, and then they changed the name to halfling in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Which is the second version, and it was supposed to be... It's called Advanced Dungeons and Dragons also because there's some, like really litigious problems and legal stuff, and they tried to sell, oh, it's not Dungeons and Dragons, it's not the same franchise, it's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. It's a whole... the history of D&D is full of... Whoa. But yeah, so let's get right into the game. And this is it. You are encouraged to copy this program as described below, because this is shareware, but if you use this and find this program of value, $25 contribution will be appreciated to that that address over there in Texas. So I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is like old stuff. I wonder if that address is still on. Interesting. But this is old school. There's no mouse support. This is, yeah, let's do this. The notice file, what is that? What are you talking about? This release, okay, it's fine. We can go into the Cavern, La Morte, Schwenk's Lair, Telegrand, no, actually, that's not what it is. Telengard, that's what it is, and The Warren. And those are, oh, that's interesting. We can only go to, actually, we can only go to La Morte and Telengard. And then we can ask, in the game, we can, get to travel between these dungeons. These are all the 5 dungeons the game has. I'm not really sure what the distinctions or the differences are, because you're gonna see what the limitations of the game. It's also interesting, don't forget to put your keypad in numlock mode, which is very important, because yeah, you need the numbers. It's not because we control this with a keypad. I also don't have graph paper. I'm gonna need to write to make the map out of the screen. I could do it on screen though, but it would require... It'll be kind of complicated. I would need to record 2 things at the same time, and then it's kind of complicated for me. So I'm just going to do it off camera. Hopefully, it's not going to be a big problem, but let's see what we have. So, type L for the list of options. Create a character, find experience needed for a level. What character? Let's go with F. What level? 1. This is just requires 0 experience because it started at level 1. Okay. No. So at any time, if you want to go back to the main menu, or if you get help, you press H or L, I believe. So let's create a character. That's basically how it starts. And to create a character, we're gonna be a fighter. So this is bad. That's actually not too bad. The 12 Constitution is a problem, but 18 Strength and 18 Dexterity, that's pretty interesting. Really dumb and really wise. You can re-roll the character, I believe. Yeah, to run this character, you press return. That's what that stands for. Old school computers. And I will do that. What character class do you want? It's kind of funny that it's the first one, although I could make edits and pretend that it's not the first one. The first character that I did. But no, this was the first one. I think it's good enough. What you want to be on the lookout for, this is old school D&D. So, I mean... I want to say the old school D&D. If you're familiar with D&D, you probably know what goes on with all that stuff. Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma are all for cerebral classes. Strength, constitution, and dexterity are all for basically every class except the strength, maybe. The strength is really for anybody who uses melee, and we will. So, a fighter it is. What is your name, sire? My name? Colonel RPG. You know what? Today I'm not. Today I'm Colonel D&D. That is, I'm not. What is my secret name? Pence. Pence is my secret. Oh, no. Pence. It doesn't write on screen. I don't know why, but it's my name. It's my secret name. I don't ask questions. The dungeons currently open are... well, all of them. All of them are open. Which dungeon would you prefer, sire? Well, I would like Telengard, because maybe I'll learn how to pronounce it. Please wait. Creek? Yes. I think we're good. I think we're playing. Right now, we're playing. So, upper right corner of the screen, you have where we are. Now, I think this is the ladder up to the right. You have encountered a dragon in its lair. Level 15 dragon. What is in the freaking evade? Run for your life. Okay, well, I'm writing that down because there's a freaking dragon in here. So this is awful. I'm just gonna make it a D because that is the biggest of the. Yes, that is bad. Okay, so I'm writing. I'm trying to anyway. Is that a door to the south? Let's go south. There we go. Is this a door? It is. You have encountered a level 1 orc. How dare he? How dare he be an orc? I don't know. I'm gonna write down write down doors. This is they had no graph paper. I'm gonna run out of space very fast. I'm just taking notes. Okay, so your armor protects me. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm gonna fight. So what do we do to fight? Ooh, that thing's disappeared very fast. You have discovered a neat. I think we won though. We have an interesting but worthless trinket. Is it? Why? Press CR. I think that's like enter. It's a worthless trinket. Can I? It's not a good direction. Sorry, I pressed I, but we don't have access to our inventory because that's not really the point of the game. Ooh, you have encountered a level 1 harpy. Ah, really? We're gonna fight. It's level 1, so we should, yeah, it did 1 damage to the harpy. Also, we can keep track of our hit points just on, you know, below our experience. We're actually doing very well. So I'm just gonna. Ooh, you have encountered a level 1 dragon. Really? The dragon hit me good, but I did damage to the dragon. The dragon missed due to its weakened condition. You have encountered a level 1 dragon again. No, wait. There it is. You did 12 damage and discovered a pile of platinum. And that is great news. We are also very injured, so I'm going to take the opportunity to bail. Well, I'll say bail, but I really need to find the stairs up. Oh, there it is. Press enter to re-enter the dungeon or delete to leave. That's how you heal. That's very important. Although there are probably healing potions later on. Press CR to enter the dungeon. No, yeah. Okay, you press enter instead of delete. We're good. Let's go north. Oh, you have discovered a pile of silver. Yeah. In my first attempt at recording this episode, there's something behind it, though. You have discovered a magic torch. How dare I do such things? It starts burning. No. Oh, I'm finding secret passages. I think that's what it is. So, what I was going to say is, I tried to record this game earlier, and I just jumped straight into it. I thanked Philip for his contribution and for his request, and then I was like, oh, let's do this. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. So I spent like 2 minutes realizing, though, oh no, old games. Well, actually, I spent more than that. Old games require you to read the manual, and I did that. So I am recording this now. So, but the interesting thing is, I found secret passages. You could walk into walls. West, no. Did you see that? Did you see what I did? You have encountered a level 1 vampire. I shall fight it. And I missed. Or it missed as well. Murder. It's now weakened. And everybody's happy about it. I'm not taking damage. That's the most important thing. I have gotten gold out of this. And I shall open the chest with a magic sword +3. That's what we're talking about. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure what the torch was doing, but I do know. Let me go south here. You can stay, by the way. You can wait for enemies to show up. I do know that there was something over here. Oh, you are on the brink of a pit. You can climb down. Do I want to climb down? I don't think I do. It probably is gonna hurt on account of the down bit. So I'm gonna press delete, I believe. No, wait, dummy. Type either CR or delete or P. Oh no, yeah, what? The delete is not the same delete that you're used to. At least I don't think it is. So, oh, it's not working. Why is it not working? Yes, it doesn't work. I think I can't. Yeah, for some reason I can't back away. So we're going down the pit. You slip down the slide and suffer 8 points of damage. And you have discovered a pile of platinum. That is very fortuitous. How much experience do we need to level up? I think it's 1,000. So let's move. Okay, so we're in a different level now. This is not necessarily the best day of my life right now. Let's go south. South. Okay, we have a little door over here. And there's as you can tell, I went left, by the way. You might not know where I'm going because you just see the map changing. Yeah, west, no, I'm going north. Okay. Oh! You have discovered a fountain with green water. I'm gonna take a drink. You lose experience for that. I don't like it. It's bad. It's a bad fountain. Okay, let's not do that again. So this is back up to where we were. Oh, I'm writing things wrongly. I'm drawing on the wrong map. Ooh, this is going north now. I'm getting further and further away from known. It's a level 2 goblin. Let's fight. You missed in your weakened condition, I think. I did win though, so it's good news. Let's see, we got some doors over here. Some prison cells, maybe. You have discovered a staircase leading up. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna write down an S, and that's the pit. Now, I can calculate, based on where we start, where I need to go. So I do want to go up. You can press U to go up. Wow. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Okay. So I think I can get back to where we were, because I do need to heal. Stay. Stay here. Stay. You wish to go... No, I want to stay. Okay, but I want to leave as well. That's not a good direction, sir. I know it's not a good direction. I just did it. I'm not 100% sure how I did it, but I did it. I think I need to click 2 keys at the same time to get out of there. So we have encountered a level 1 troll. This is good news. Trolls are easy to kill, as we well know. And indeed, we get a little bit of experience and a pile of gems. That's what trolls eat. Gold is in good condition. Let's... Ooh, also a pile of silver. So my experience before... I didn't finish saying what I was saying before. Ooh, there's a level 1 Balrog. Let's evade and not be here, because that sounds... I'm really dying. Elven Boots plus 3, that's what I'm talking about. So I keep cutting myself off. Yeah, basically, I went for a long while, always finding gold. And then I fought some fools and all that, and then I died. Because I was just sort of pushing the game forward and not really paying attention to what I was doing. Yellow fountain. Ooh, I didn't note down what the green fountain does. Let's hope that this heals me. It does. It tastes good. It doesn't... Can I not... That's not a good direction, sir. I realize it's not. I can do it again over and over. Your thirst is quenched. Your face is quenched. A strange feeling of power surges through you. I got protection. This is just a good fountain. It's what it is. We don't need fun. Oh, I just lost. Oh. Yeah, I just lost a bunch of experience. I just gained it all back. Okay, the fountain can stay where it is. We have a level 1 vampire. I don't think I'm going to make it back to the stairs. I have an idea where we're supposed to go. But we're sort of trapped. Maybe through here we're going to do something. You have discovered an interesting but worthless trinket. Take it. Always take it. It's all the loot. Discovered a ring of regeneration plus 3. Now that is very important. What that means is that every time you move, it's a plus 3. Are you going to heal? Wow. Look at that. I'm healing every 3 every time. Wow. My God. Look at the loots. You went up a level. Why? Oh, because I went back to the dungeon. So what happens when you go back to the beginning is the gold disappears. You notice that I have 0 gold. What that does is that converts that into experience. I think half of it goes to your normal monetary goals, as well as to your... what's the word? Your experience. Yes, that's the word. So we're doing really well. Like, really, really well. Let's continue downwards, because this feels safe. I can try all the passages. The game does what... I think there's some simulation of the limitations, or not limitations, I suppose. It's a level 1 vampire, and it's giving me trouble. There we go. Of the like, I'm gonna show you, like, left, up. And you see the delay there? Yeah, I think that's just the game trying to simulate being on an old computer. Okay, so this is important because that way I know that is a dead end over there. And we haven't... Oh, what is that? Whoa, I think I fell. It's a TPT. Oh, not a TPT. What do we have? What, level 1 kobold. I like that. They're good. That's not a good direction, sir. No, I want to fight. What do you mean? Is the kobold fleeing? I think I just... Yeah. So we found platinum, and we got gold for it. That's how it works. Because it's all convertible. In the world of just all fine. A harpy charms you with her voice, but you resist her death song. This is a death metal harpy, which is everybody knows it's the best kind of harpy. We're gonna kill it because, you know, that's very death metal. I mean, it's literally, it's kind of on that. We discovered a magic torch, so we couldn't get, I think it starts burning. Yes. Oh, light. Maybe that other thing wasn't secret passages, but look at that. You see how there's an LGHT thingy? Yeah, I don't know what that means. You have discovered a pile of gems. Give me the pile of gems. It's a lot of money, actually. This is really good. You encountered a level 1 ogre. It's fine. We murdered a level 1 ogre. And, of course, there's a pile of silver that poops out of the poop of the ogre. What is this south over here? Encountered another level 1 ogre. We're just killing all the ogres up in here. I'm getting a little bit of a problem because I need to find the way up, though. Discovered a pile of gems, and I think I'm going to be lost in here. Because of the way up. What? Level 1 ogre? Yeah, there's just a lot of them. What is that? Pile of silver. Sometimes you don't, like, you see the thing, but you don't actually find it. A gene appears and casts a spell at you. You have disappeared. You have discovered an elusive image of unknown origin. Upon closer inspection, it dissolves before your eyes. Does it? Because I don't know where I'm at, and I don't like it, not knowing where I'm at. Also, I like that. Give me that. What is that? Pile of gems. Absolutely. I think we might be doomed here. Level 1 dragon. I've dealt with your... I fought mud crabs stronger than you. More fearsome, actually. I'm about to die. We're gonna go for it. Go for broke. You died. Level 1 dragon. That's it? Type L for help. I want help. I can create a new character. Ooh. What a cute... Yeah, it's the constitution. The low constitution was a bit of a problem, but not too much so. Finding a dragon right at the beginning is an interesting thing, because... Yeah. It also means... This game also means that... you need to be on top of the map. So the lack of constitution might have hurt us, but maybe it didn't. Maybe it's just my lack of experience. But I had a good time, and of course, you can have a good time as well, because I got links for you in the description. Hopefully you did have a good time watching me fumble through this one, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Thank you once again so much to Philip for the suggestion and for the support. Don't forget to check my Patreon as well while you're at it. Got links for you in the description as well for that. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Colonel RPG. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.